often asked the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Life is a series of transitions, and when your children grow up and leave home for college, it's a very exciting time. It's also a time for reflection and a time that clients of mine typically rethink their home. Today, I'm going to introduce you to a family that sold their luxury home in the suburbs and now live in a high-rise condo on the shore of Lake Erie. I'm Teresa Slowey-Whittam, your host of American Dream TV Selling Cleveland. I can't wait to introduce you to Sam and Nicole. When I first met Nicole and Sam, they lived in Hudson. They had a large square foot floor plan. They had renovated the interior of their house, but it was also big for two people. So when did you realize maybe now is a good time for you to find your next home?
For us, it was realizing that we weren't utilizing our entire home space, and also the responsibility of having to maintain and upkeep that big space that wasn't being utilized, and we wanted to spend it in other places.
Yeah, once the children went away to college and started careers, we never went upstairs. So it made a lot of sense for us to really think about what our future was going to be. We entertained and hosted every family event over the years. The house was the place where every event happened. And recently my father said to us that thank you for making our traditions be a good place for us.
What was it about the home search that you were ready to pull the trigger?
Well, she wasn't.
I was not.
She was not ready to pull the trigger. We were on an airplane to Savannah, Georgia, and we met a group of women. One of the ladies said, well, you should meet my friend Teresa. She's a realtor. She's the best. After our first meeting with you, Nicole had said, I like her, and I really am willing to move forward.
Let's meet Pat Knight Gary. She's the one who first turned me on to all of these amenities, and she could tell us more. But Pat is the best person to tell us more about One Brantnall Place and all the amenities, because not only does she sell condos here, she lives here.
You know, I think of it as the combination of amenities. We have a beautiful restaurant, bar, bistro that's located right in the building. We have a nail salon, and we have hair salon, and we have a massage therapist. There's a great gym right on this floor. We have concierge service that is absolutely great and supportive of all of our residents who live in the building. And the penthouse is so special because there you have sweeping views of the city of Cleveland.
This condo that they purchased needed a complete renovation, and they took that project on. So let's head up to their new space and see the fabulous, stunning renovation. So now we're in your condo. Tell me, how did you get started with such a big project?
Definitely a lot of planning, many renditions of plans, narrowing down what was really important to us. Dinner with family and friends over.
But what are some of your favorite design elements that you included here?
For me, it is the kitchen. As Nicole said, we like to entertain, but we don't want to be in the space here. So what we decided to do was add a room that we could do the work in. And as we look here in the cabinets,
Yes.
we have doors that lead us to what we call the scullery.
The way you've designed the doors, your guests don't even need to know that you have this space.
That's right. I try to keep them closed because I like that wow factor.
As families grow and change, so does what they need from their home. The best part about my job isn't just finding buyers a new house. It's finding the right home that matches their lifestyle and their needs. It's the epitome of the American dream. I'm Teresa Slowey-Whittam, your host of American Dream TV Selling Cleveland. Thank you for joining us for this story of moving from a luxury home in the suburbs to a high-rise condo on the shore of Lake Erie.
Welcome to the beautiful Oregon District in downtown Dayton, Ohio. The Oregon District is Dayton's very first historic district that was designated in 1972. Today is home to local restaurants that vary from fine dining to pubs and breweries and local shops throughout. Today we're going to take a tour of Jimmy's Italian Cuisine and Bar on 5th Street and see what they have to offer. Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Brandon Weiss. Albert, great seeing you again.
Good to see you, Brandon.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Where are we right now, Albert?
We are in our new location, Jimmy's Italian Cuisine and Bar on 5th Street, located in downtown Dayton, right off the Oregon District.
It's awesome. I love the ambiance. I love what you've done with the place, and I see you've got some really good bruschetta here.
Oh yeah, we have to start off with some good stuff.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Why did you guys decide to open up an Italian restaurant here in the Oregon District?
Well, we have another location in Kettering, and we've been looking to open up another place for us. And just last year, we came with an opportunity for this place, and we just realized that this could be a very good potential for downtown. We love downtown Dayton. My parents have been here for over 20 some years, and being downtown, it's just close to home for us.
Yeah. Now, where did your parents originally come from?
So my mom came from Croatia and my dad came from Kosovo. And then they went to the Netherlands, and then that's where I was born. We got the opportunity to move to the United States, and we chose to move to Dayton. And ever since we've been in Dayton, it's just been really welcoming for us.
Your family, they came from 2 different countries outside of the United States and just took a whim on Dayton, Ohio.
Yes.
And they just love it that much?
They love it.
That's amazing. I hear from the locals that this place has won Best Italian Restaurant a couple times in the past several years. What makes you guys stand out from your competitors?
Well, we like to welcome everyone with open arms. The ambiance in here, it's very calm and relaxing. People love to sit down and enjoy a glass of wine or just have a nice place to hang out. And we like to take time and talking to the customers, seeing how everything is, and always tell them we would love to see them back. But more importantly, it's the food, which I think we should go check it out.
Let's do it.
We're gonna be making one of the popular favorites here, the Albert Special.
Okay.
And also the eggplant parmesan.
Albert Special, that sounds good. What makes that so special?
We mix in spinach, mushrooms, red peppers, a spicy marinara, and saute it with grilled Tuscany chicken.
Do you get your ingredients locally, or where do you get your ingredients?
So we get our ingredients from a local farmers that come in every 2 weeks.
Oh, so you're also helping out the community as well?
Oh, absolutely. We love to help out the community as much as we can.
I'm really looking forward to trying the Albert Special.
You'll definitely like it.
So when people come to eat here, what else can they expect to find on your menu?
Well, we obviously have Italian here, but we also have chicken wings that we have for our appetizers. What we do with our chicken wings is we half bake them, and then we drop them in the fryer as they're half baked, and it gives it more of the juiciness and tenderness of the flavor of the chicken wings. But we also add our hot sauce into it that we make here.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Are there any other dishes that you might recommend that you like?
Yes, my mom's homemade baklava. So with the baklava, it's a thin pastry with nuts, and we let it sit in caramel and honey, and then we drizzle caramel on top with some powdered sugar onto it.
Oh, wow.
That's fan favorite here.
That sounds delicious. Well, Albert, thank you for your time today and showing us a little bit behind the scenes of your amazing restaurant that you have here.
Thank you for coming, and I do appreciate that. And I just want to give a thanks out to the Dayton community for welcoming us with open arms down here, and it's been a great year for us, and I hope to see new faces.
Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today on our beautiful tour of the Oregon District in downtown Dayton, Ohio. And until next time, I'm your host, Brandon Weiss with the American Dream TV.
Hi, I am Brian Sharp, and I'm your host for The American Dream. Today we're in downtown Dayton in the winter months, trying to see what there is to do both inside and outside in downtown Dayton. That brings us first to the Loft Theater and the Human Race Theater Company, and later to Five Rivers Metro Parks and Riverscape. We are looking forward to talking about both of these great downtown attractions. So join us as we get to know first Cappy Kilburn, the Executive Director at the Human Race. Come on. I am joined today by Cappy Kilburn, Executive Director of the Human Race Theater Company. And the Human Race Theater Company is almost 40 years old. That's amazing. Talk to us about what that means to this community.
So, hello. The Human Race Theater Company was founded in 1986 by Daytonians for Dayton. The express mission goal to be able to create high quality live professional theater in and for this community. And the fact that we have done that continuously is quite amazing. The fact that this organization is thriving and still doing that, that high quality Broadway level professional theater in Dayton post-pandemic is even more amazing because so many theaters were hit really hard by that. We were as well, but this community has been part of our backbone since the founding. We've evolved and we've grown and we've adapted and adjusted, but at the heart and the core of who we are and the work that we do is still the same as it was in 1986.
Have you seen nationally theaters closing?
Yes. I have a chart on my wall downstairs that I finally put behind the door so I wasn't looking at it every day, where we were adding theaters as we got notice that they were either closing, downsizing, or postponing a season. And we've done none of that.
This is an amazing organization. I have some history with the organization. I am thrilled to come to the shows, to be a seasoned subscriber, to tell people what is here right in downtown Dayton in what is a beautifully intimate theater space. Talk a little bit about that. What is this theater space?
This theater space is super special to me. A, because of its uniqueness, but B, when I first walked into this space for my final round of interviews when I came out here, and I just was like, I'm home, give me the job.
Great, thank you for your time. I can't wait for people to see and experience the Human Race Theater Company. Joining me now is Emily Wells, the Artistic Director at the Human Race Theater Company, and we're going to talk about artistically what makes the Human Race Theater Company special.
I think one of the things that makes us the most special is Cappy described our relationship between the stage and the audience, but the work that we program, anywhere from the newest play that has just made a hit on Broadway to things that have never been performed before, a world premiere. We love developing new work. We love surprising and engaging our audience and bringing to life human stories in an exhilarating way on stage.
So tell me, if somebody is watching this and they've never experienced theater in a small space like the Human Race Theater Company at the Loft, what makes it special in your opinion?
I think the actors are so close to the audience that the audience feels like they're part of the storytelling and part of the action, whether there is an audience integration component or not, which I know some people are not into that. The work that we do is stellar quality. We're hiring professionals not only from the Dayton area and our friends down in Cincinnati and Columbus, but the work that we do is so varied and so rich that there's really something here for everyone.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking time with us.
Absolutely.
I look forward to seeing the next production.
Thanks, Brian.
Absolutely. Joining me now is Shelley DeFranco with 5 Rivers Metro Parks. Specifically today, we're talking about what to do inside and outside in the winter in Dayton. We've learned about the Human Race Theater Company, and I can't imagine anything else more special than Riverscape Metro Park to talk about in the winter.
Yeah, Riverscape is one of our kind of signature parks, and it's right on the banks of the Great Miami River in downtown Dayton. It has been a park for about 20-some years, and in the winter, it doesn't go to sleep. It stays a vibrant place for people to come. We have an ice skating rink that is open over the holidays, and we see tons of people out there connecting with nature, whatever the weather may be.
So, ice skating, walking around the park is fabulous. I've walked it.
Yes, Riverscape is a really small park, but we pack a lot in it. And one of that is the Inventor's Walk that's along Monument Avenue that really pays homage to a lot of the inventions and patents that were made right here in Dayton, from Charles Kettering and others.
So just when you think downtown is just about hotels, arts, all of those things, there's an amazing Metro Park right in the heart of downtown, adjacent to the river, with things both summer and winter all year long. It sounds like that is a hopping destination. And hopefully you're willing to come back and talk to me about other parks.
For sure. We've got 18 wonderful parks throughout Montgomery County that I would love to talk about.
I'm Brian Sharp, your host for The American Dream. Join us next time as we experience more of this great community.
Good afternoon. I'm Carly Amlin. This is my business partner, Brian Amlin, and we're your hosts of American Dream TV.
We're in our hometown, Tip City. It's about 15 minutes north of Dayton, Ohio.
Looking around, you might feel like you're in a Hallmark movie. This town has so much charm, and it's surrounded by so many big-time success stories.
One of those success stories is Coldwater Cafe. We're going to visit it now.
Sounds good. Let's go. Jeff, I am so excited to be here where all of the magic happens. Tell us what's going on and what you have planned for this evening.
All right, so we're here at Coldwater in our kitchen. So the team is getting ready for dinner service. So here we do everything for our fine dining restaurant plus our market next door called Bodega Market.
How did you elevate the menu and the experience here at Coldwater Cafe?
Trial and error. I think it's trial and error and trial and success. I think one of the best compliments you can get is when a customer's like, we read the menu and we were like, how is that gonna work together? And they're like, it does.
You have things here on your menu that people don't typically see. Like, what are some of those examples?
I mean, we do wild boar, we do game meat that we have flown in from Broken Arrow Ranch, Texas, but we just want to be different. We don't want to offer like the same steaks, the same fish, the same. So I think our customers have trusted us.
And would you say that part of your success is because it's not just about you?
I think all of my success is because it's not all about me. When we have an article in the paper or we win something or whatever, they're like, oh, chef, but it's not me. Like, it's every single person that's behind the scenes. Like, I truly believe that the heart and soul of Coldwater is our kitchen staff.
Tell me a little bit about your desserts.
So we are definitely known for our desserts. Everything's made in-house. We have 2 pastry chefs, but our signature dessert is called an English tea cake.
Okay.
So it's like a little bundt cake that has tart cherries and pecans, and it's slathered in warm butter sauce.
Thanks again, Chef, for having us here today. Next up, we're headed up to see Nick and Brian up in the upper plate.
All right, thank you.
Brian?
Hey, Nick. Good to see you. We were just downstairs with Chef Katie, and now we've come upstairs to see what's going on up here.
This is our banquet room. It's called the Upper Plate. So this used to be a dentist office before we bought the building.
How long has Coldwater Cafe been here? I know that you used to be in a different location.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
So Coldwater's been in business since '94. So we're going to celebrate 31 years in February. And the first half, we were just a block down on the corner of 2nd Street there.
Downstairs used to be a bank. Can you really eat in the vault?
Yep, we have 7 tables in the vault.
What does Coldwater Cafe do for the community other than the obvious that it's a restaurant?
I think I'm really proud that it's kind of become a destination. I think a lot of times when people bring up Tip City, say they live or work in Tip City, people from out of town will say, I've either been there or heard about this restaurant. I think it's been a few years ago, but we won top 100. We were in the 100 top restaurants in the US on Open Table. We're really happy with that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Next door is Bodega, and that is also kind of part of Coldwater Cafe?
Yep. So that's, we started that in 2016. I think the original concept was to be a wine shop and deli.
So Nick, tell me something that you're most proud of with this restaurant.
I'm really proud of just the reputation that we have. We get great reviews, and I'm really happy with our staff and how we become family. I really like that family aspect.
Nick, thanks for having us today. It's just been a great time watching you evolve as well.
I'm so glad you stopped by. Hope to see you at Bodega.
At least twice a week.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today as we shine a spotlight on Coldwater Cafe, a local gym that has thrived for 30 years. I'm Carly.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you next time on American Dream.
Of more than 400 construction companies across the United States, the Certified Contractors Network recently awarded Bo Lacey Construction the National Company of the Year. Welcome to Selling Ohio right here on The American Dream. I'm your host, Jamie Kitten-Sluss, and today we're talking to one of the co-owners of Bo Lacey Construction located right here in Mansfield, Ohio. They just celebrated an incredible 40 years in business. Let's learn what truly sets them apart. We're here today with Kevin Lacey, a co-owner of Bo Lacey Construction with John Qualls. Kevin, tell me a little bit about the scope of work that Bo Lacey does.
Yeah, so Bo Lacey Construction, we specialize in roofing, siding, windows, and we do decks. And out of our Mansfield location, we do bathrooms as well.
Awesome. So the CCN, is that right? The CCN actually awarded you guys the National Company of the Year. What would you attribute to that accomplishment? What do you think sets you guys apart?
Yeah, so Certified Contractors Network, it's a network of contractors nationwide in Canada, United States. And, some things I want to look for is, your company culture, how you take care of your customers, your reviews and your presence online, if you're following their processes, their proven processes, things like that. So it is a real honor to be named the National Company of the Year. Over 400 contractors nationwide are members of that. So when we were awarded that in Dallas, we were really pumped about it.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, you guys are not only known here locally for the quality of your work, but also your vested interest in the community. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so community's everything. We think there's a good relationship between providing excellent services, but also, being part of that fabric of the community. So it's really woven into the whole soul of our company to do that. Our customers appreciate we do it. Our employees love that we do things with the community. Once a month, we feed the homeless here in Mansfield. We do the 12 Days of Christmas, which is coming up soon, where we pick 12 nonprofits, and then the voters get to choose who gets a grand prize, which is usually a couple $1,000 go towards that nonprofit.
Amazing.
Then over in Ashland, we do, like John, my partner, he coaches the Special Olympics over there, and So yeah, it's just something that we really love and we care about as our communities that we serve.
That's awesome. What would you say really sets you apart from another construction worker, a company doing the same type of work?
Well, it starts with our people. So our people really care about what they do and their installation of the products. Our salespeople are very knowledgeable and they know what they're talking about. They know how to quote a job and build a job and try to avoid, headaches down the line. Just doing things right the first time. And but we're not perfect. If we do something, we always warranty it. And matter of fact, we have a lifetime warranty on all our installations on anything that we install.
That's incredible. Kevin, thank you so much for taking the time to share your story. Again, this is Kevin Lacey, co-owner of Bo Lacey Construction, located right here in Mansfield, Ohio. Welcome to 640 Running Brook Way in Mansfield. This gorgeous one-owner home features just a spectacular kitchen with these Korean countertops. We've also got birch cupboards and maple hardwood floors. You're also going to find a first floor laundry, first floor primary with an open balcony, and 3 additional bedrooms. Taking you down now to the lower level, which as you can see is absolutely massive. It is perfect for entertaining. You've also got an amazing wet bar and an exercise room. So of course this house is somewhere where you can definitely fit all of your friends and family. This home features a whole house stereo and a basement floor that's actually heated by radiant hot water boiler. This home was built in 2000 by Steve Bolands, and as you can see, there is just impeccable quality throughout. Thanks so much for joining us here in Mansfield, Ohio. Again, I'm Jamie Kenton-Sluss with Selling Ohio right here on The American Dream, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream, where we show you the people, the places, and things that make life extraordinary. I'm Eric Hampton, and today we're here with Martin Premier Homes, where we're going to show you the craftsmanship and the beauty to bring people's dream home to life. I'm here with Ishmael from Martin Premier Homes. Let's take a dive in and see what this craftsmanship is all about. So we're in the beginning framing stages of one of your properties. Yeah. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so what we like to do is first we have to get a foundation in obviously first, but then we go straight to the framing stage. Right now, you're looking at it in its raw form. We have, 2x10 rafters up top. We have 2x6 walls. A lot of people use 2x4 walls, but the reason we're using the 2x6 is so we can meet insulation code, which is going to be a R19 minimum. And, that's what we're doing here. So we got take a look.
So the next property we'll see this in finished form, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. Some of them I might do tile in the middle all the way to the ceiling. Some I might do the new custom slat wall, and some I might just do the custom wood artwork in the middle. But they're all gonna have a fireplace, shelving, cabinets, and you'll see that.
We are here at our second home with Martin Premier Homes. Earlier you saw the framework. Now you get to see how everything come together, finished product. Let's take a look. What can you tell me about this house?
Yeah, so as you remember, we just came from one of the homes. We were in the framing stages. Mm-hmm. It had, 2x6 outer exterior walls, it had subfloors down, no stairs outside, all the things like that. And we ended, right as we were walking out the house, we stopped at the fireplace wall.
Yeah, so, you said it was one of your signature pieces.
Yep. So this is definitely one of my signature pieces. I put it in every one of my houses. So that's how you know it's a Martin Premier home. you know, you got your custom built-in bookshelves, you know, you got your cabinetry for extra storage below, you got your fireplace, you got your, you know, we do something different, you know, each time on these though. So sometimes we may tile the wall from floor to ceiling. You know, we may, you know, use slat walls like how we have here, which is, you know, the modern, you know, thing everybody likes. Or we might do some custom, you know, wood artwork, which is, you know, very high end.
Yeah. So what got you into building and real estate?
Well, what got me into real estate was my high school teacher. His name was Mr. Gold. It was a personal finance class. He taught us about how to evaluate companies and different things like that. And when we got to real estate investment trust, that's what really piqued my interest. That's when I said, this moment, I'm choosing real estate.
Okay. Yeah. So have there been any challenges or anything for, you know, a Black African American in this particular business?
Well, you know, in development for new construction homes, there's always challenges, you know, every single day. And like Michael Jackson said, you know, he said, challenges are gonna come, no matter if you're black or white. So
yes, sir.
In this situation, I feel like we're always gonna face challenges, but it's how you address them and overcome them also. Okay. Yeah, so we got our quartz countertop, you know, there, you know, with the black veining coming through, and we have our matching slats that matches our fireplace because we want to make sure we keep everything nice and cohesive. And yeah, this is the modern look everybody's going for right now. So, you know, we got the black, you know, cabinetry hardware to match everything. This home comes with a 15-year tax abatement. That means whoever purchases the home are gonna receive a zero tax bill. So they're gonna pay zero tax for 15 years. That could be like $70,000, $80,000 savings, you know, so that's one reason.
Well, man, we can talk on and on about this beautiful home. Yeah. I wanna thank you, man, for having us out here today.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming by.
This is Eric Hampton with Martin Premier Homes, and we had a ball just seeing this different stages in framing and a finished product. So until next time, American Dream, I'm Eric Hampton, Northeastern Ohio. I love you.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.